How do I know?
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8:02 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Bizzle Tizzle Pizzle is here with me. First of all, clap for yourself, my brother. Hit the clap for you, baby. Hit it for
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Hit it for everybody. Everybody. So before we get into the news items, like you know we always do, I got to give some shouts out and props real quick. So I hope that you, dear people, bear with me. Good morning, Earl Hughes, Alyssa Ocon, Victoria Hyla Maldonado, Maria Charito, good morning. Karina Suarez Darden, good morning. Tune in to Buenos Dias Aurora, the second largest city's first bilingual news podcast on Wednesday. Bahadur Ali, good morning to you, sir. And Brooke Shanley, good morning to you. Shout out to McCarty Mills, everybody. I hope that you guys had a wonderful, beautiful weekend. It was Pride this weekend for First Friday, and there was a Fox River Arts Ramble. Jen Ingram art, Amy Nelson art, Kim Sowa art. Oh my goodness, Londa, so many good people. DZ Halasi, Madi, Devin the artist. Shout out to Vizo Arts as well. Treadwell, what's going on? John Schratz, all spoked up. The whole downtown Aurora. AA Electrical Contractors and all you teachers. Hope that you're enjoying that first week of not being in school this morning. What? Because right now you probably be, hit that baby. Hit it. Yeah. You're sleeping in, but I see some of my teachers, y'all still tuning in to Good Morning Aurora. We appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, probably start doing their. I remember hearing like some teachers, they would do some like summer jobs. Like a lot of them I knew like were in bands.
Right.
They'll do like little gigs on like at bars or other like venues, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, exactly. So we're having a good time. We're here in the morning with you guys, and we've got news for you. So first things first, before we get started, there is a great business downtown Aurora located at 8 North Broadway, a great creative place to shop, support, and even find Good Morning Aurora merch. Cottonseed Creative Exchange is located at 8 North Broadway. It's a veteran and woman-owned business in the heart of downtown shopping. There you can find Good Morning Aurora t-shirts, and each purchase supports local news, arts, and culture. Very cool. It's also a place to find locally sourced artwork, merchandise, coffee, and even candles. Head on down to Cottonseed Creative Exchange and let them know that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora, you guys. So, Hope you guys enjoyed the weekend. I saw some of y'all. I see all of you guys this morning, but I saw a lot of you out and about, kicking it, had a good time. After the Friday show, we went to Tavern, chopped it up for a little bit. I worked all doggone weekend, so I only surfaced. It's like a submarine. I was underwater in work the entire weekend. I only surfaced for air one time. And that one time I did come up for air, I went to go check out the Fox River Arch Ramble and everything going on. And it was a great time. So I did make my way downtown. I saw a lot of cool stuff. I've got some pictures as well that I'm going to debut today for you guys.
Yeah, I saw some of the library, the old library, 1 East Benton.
Yeah,
I think,
1
right?
East Benton.
Yeah, they had some pretty cool exhibits down there.
It was going down at 1 East Benton, you guys. All right. So let's get into some news here. Our friend and author Cindy Irvin Huff, she's got a few pop-up dates for book signings coming up. She's a very talented author and the founder of the Aurora Word Weavers. And she'll be at Waterman Tractor Fest coming up next at Lions Club Park in Waterman, Illinois. And that'll be Saturday, July 17th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So she'll be out there for quite a while. So you guys go ahead, get out there and support Cindy Irvin Huff. She is absolutely great. And there's another, let's give some more props here real quick to another wonderful author who celebrated 2 big milestones. Our dear friend, Victoria Hyla Maldonado. Oh, yeah. So get ready. Now, this is going to be in August, but I'm telling you about it now because it is breaking news. It's breaking news.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Almost at the.
How do I know? Indie Author Book Expo going down August 14th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Prisco Community Center located at 105 West Illinois Avenue here in Aurora. To find out more information, you can go to www.iabe515.wordpress.com. Victoria Halanado will be there, so get ready for that. And she also did a great show, which you could check out on YouTube. And she was also part of a podcast spotlight, author spotlight, for Bartleby the Brave. Very cool children's book that she wrote. So shouts out to Victoria. All right. So, now, BTP, you work at McCarty Mills. Is that?
That is correct.
Okay.
One of my jobs there, yep.
Yeah. What happened at McCarty Mills over the week? I heard there was surf and turf. Is that?
Yeah. So Friday they had Friday I didn't work. Luckily I got to enjoy First Fridays. But I was there for a little while, enjoying they had a DJ spinning DMX and MF Doom tribute playlist. That was fun. That was apparently one of their busiest days, if not the busiest day they've had so far. So things are looking good over there.
I heard they ran out of pizza.
Yeah. It was so busy. They ran out of pizza from the food pop up and their own frozen pizza there. So good and a bad thing.
Right?
They had enough business.
A good problem to have.
Yeah,
good problem to have.
Yeah, and then Saturday there was Rockin' Taco, one of our previous guests, Christian
Christian Signs. Yep.
Signs. Yep. They did a surf and turf tacos and shrimp cocktail. That was a good day. And then yesterday there was Corinne's Kitchen. They had a really good meatloaf, green beans, potatoes, garlic bread. It was. I know I'm not a big meatloaf fan or green bean fan, but they made it work for me.
Okay,
it was really good.
Not a green bean guy.
No.
Mm.
I need they need to be fresh and crisp, maybe with some bacon.
I gotcha.
Cooked with bacon,
Gotcha. Okay. Not the old boiled way with the kind of thing.
No. They have to be flavorful. Got to have some bacon grease or salt and pepper and seasoning.
Flavor is always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The time is now 8:09 a.m. So, Fox Valley Habitat for Humanity. Now, over the weekend, they did something absolutely wonderful. And we have to, after I finish this statement, we will clap for these great people because one of the things that is a big issue here in our city is home ownership. For a lot of people, home ownership is a problem. Equitable home ownership, fair home ownership, access to home ownership has always been a challenge for some folks. Many of us know that there is a problem here in Aurora. It's been here for a while. There's great organizations that endeavor to change that, like Hesed House, Wayside Cross, Neighbor Project, and others. But there's also Fox Valley Habitat for Humanity. Now, they had a Kahoot Family Trivia Zoom, and it was a resounding success. Shout out to Fox Valley Habitat for Humanity, and shout out to the Thrivent Financial Services of Oswego. The proceeds that they raised benefit the Crystal Lopez family at their new home at 64. Well, I'm not going to give their address, but suffice to say, it's on Spruce Street in Aurora. They were Habitat's 2021 Faith Build. Area faith communities came together for that. So, big time shouts out for that. Big time shouts out for that. Shouts out to the Kiwanis Club too, man. They're a great organization as well. All right. Let's move on with the news. So I told you guys last week about Aurora Museum Week, and guess what happens tomorrow? Your favorite radio host will be live at the Aurora Regional Fire Museum, going live for their Aurora Museum Week presentation. And not only that, on Thursdays, we'll be live with Jen Evans of the Aurora Public Art Commission and our friend and brother, Eric Pry of the Aurora GAR Museum, the Grand Army of the Republic. Now, for those of you like, what's the Grand Army of the Republic? It's that building that looks like a church. Everybody thinks is a church on Downer, right there by across from City Hall. It is not a church. It was a Civil War, it was a meeting hall for Union veterans of the Civil War. And it still remains. So shouts out.
Oh, there's like a big old cannon out in front of it or something like that, isn't there?
That's the place.
Yeah, okay.
That's the place. Yep. All right. So Aurora Business United, they are having their second Friday networking meeting this Friday, the 11th, from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Zoom and Facebook Live. In-person meetings may restart in July or August. There's going to be spin wheel prizes, and the guest speaker for the event will be Stephen Morris. He is the author. He is the author of 6 Strengths to Maximize Your Business Execution. There is a link for registration and to take part. I'm going to put that in the chat for you guys. So how you guys feeling out there today? We hope that you are feeling fierce and powerful and wonderful. We're doing good too. How was your weekend? Share with us your weekend. Let us know what you did and got into, and we might shout it out if it's nice and appropriate and a beautiful thing. The time is now 8:12 a.m. Last week we had Jeanette splaining, and it was a lot of fun, and we talked about a lot of great things over the weekend with Jeanette splaining, and that was really cool. I had a good time over the weekend, or with that last episode on Friday, because I feel like we scratched the surface on a lot of interesting topics, such as the we talked about background checks that police departments were doing on people who want to speak for public comment.
That still blows my mind that people that they do that.
It is crazy, especially when you see who they're background checking. I mean, they're background checking shooting victims and attorneys.
I do not understand it.
But here comes the Fox Valley here comes the Aurora Business United link for you guys. Okay. Now, Museum Week, that's going to be happening. There's also going to be a tote bag for sale at the Aurora Regional Fire Museum. After celebrating virtually in 2020, the week promises to be more hands-on this year. Bubbles, a coloring page, and a museum scavenger hunt. That's what's going to be inside of the tote. Now, participating museums include Blackberry Farms, SciTech, hands-on museum. You ever been to SciTech?
A while back, yeah. It's been a while since I've been there recently.
It's a good place.
What if does that, maybe some people know? Does it have like adult activities? Because I always figured it's like a more kid friendly place. But I wonder if there's just like cool adult. I don't know, not like adult themed, but just like can like would it be weird if a 36-year-old dude maybe a producer on some podcast went in there and just kind of had a fun day to himself.
I would say if that 36-year-old producer didn't know the intimacies of diffusion or perhaps molecular regeneration,
How do I know?
then he would benefit.
Seems like the mayor knows.
Right. The mayor does know.
How do I know?
He goes there. That'd be beneficial. But yes, typically it is for the youth.
Yeah, right.
The youngsters.
I don't want to be some weirdo hanging out with a bunch of kids trying to make that the tornado.
This guy's eating all our popcorn. Yeah, it'd be quite crazy, y'all. Quite crazy. Okay. Now Saturday the 19th. Here's some breaking news for you guys.
How do I know?
Well, we know because we got it. Yes, there are, Philip. Yes, there are. I'll let you know when those days are. All right, breaking news. The 19th, Saturday, excuse me, starting at 3:30 p.m. is the Freedom and Heritage Celebration, One Nation, presented by the African American Men of Unity. This will be held at Martin Luther King Park on Farnsworth and Grand on the east side. Admission is free. There will be food, a moon jump, face painting, vendors, and even a talent contest. Be sure to join the parade. You can get in. Special shouts out and thank you to our friends of the African American Men of Unity, the CAN Network, CAAN, Community Advocacy Awareness Network, the African American Heritage Advisory Board, and the City of Aurora. Very cool. Coming together for Juneteenth. Man, you guys take part in that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. All right. The Aurora Farmers Market is coming back on Saturday as well. Did you know that, BT Pizzle?
I did not.
It is their 109th season. Can you believe it? And I believe the Aurora Farmers Market is the oldest farmers market in the entire state of Illinois. How about that? That's crazy. I think sometimes, though. All right, so it's the oldest farmers market in Illinois, and that's cool. But what I can imagine that people had been slanging vegetables and fruit to each other outside somewhere in the entire state. Way back. I wonder how they determined it was the first. Was it the first get a business license? I don't know.
Probably the more first registered with a municipality.
Gotta be.
Yeah, because I know because you see those little farm stands on some of the more rural the highways.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can imagine that somebody was slanging cucumbers.
Oh, sure.
To another person, way back out there in the sticks. Frog in the corn, and he go riding. All right, it's 8:17 a.m. So yeah, on Saturday the 12th from 8 a.m. to noon, located in Water Street Square, will be our 109th season of the Farmers Market. Guests will find a variety of fresh produce, handcrafted and one-of-a-kind artisan items, food trucks and vendors, and so much more. In addition to many of the returning vendors, guests will find a variety of new vendors, including Aurora's own Strawberries Barbecue, Chuck's Wood-Fired Pizza, Diggity Dog Bakery. That's a cool name. Carlson Farms, Gigawatt Coffee Roasters. Gigawatt. Where's that from?
Gigawatt?
Where's that from? That's a cultural reference, isn't it?
There's the
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, but I think he says gigawatts.
Oh, I think he does. Does he?
1.21 gigawatts, or maybe he does say gigawatts. I forget.
How about we put that to the listeners?
Yeah.
Listeners, is it gigawatts or gigawatts in Back to the Future? Let us know, because there's a gigawatt coffee roasters. That's it. Anyway, let's go on. Classic, Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn Company, Green Earth Harvest, and many more. Start your Saturdays off the best way. Head downtown and stay for a while. Very doggone cool. All right. The time is 8:19. So, moving on from that, you guys, did you know that the My Superpowers Foundation still has the early pre-release sale going on for their new initiative, a great initiative and a positive initiative, Notes to My Kid Empowerment Cards. This is a set of 30 cards to uplift our children and make them feel special. Exclusively on Spots on the Fox, these are empowering notes, and when placed in a book, pocket, or left on a dresser, they add random happiness, and kids love them. I don't know what could be better than random happiness. I like random anything, pretty much. The only thing I don't like random is people calling me after 8 p.m., and I don't like people showing up at my door randomly. Like, I have a neighbor. I know she doesn't listen to this show, but, like, she just does shit like that, right? You're just chilling in your boxers, and then it's just, hey, can I talk to you? Like, no.
Make an appointment.
Yeah, word up. You know? Or text. You got my number?
Send me a letter.
Yeah, word. All right, good morning to Anna Sierra, dear friend of the show.
Oh, shout out to Anna's Custom Treats.
Yes.
A buddy of mine on First Fridays, he ordered some very delectable pineapple, strawberry, chocolate-covered little kebab things. They were amazing.
And she delivered them?
Yep.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, my buddy ordered them. It was a nice little treat. They were great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shouts out. Very cool. Yeah, I've ordered Anna's Custom Treats twice for gifts, and they are always a hit. The Berries de Flor is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Yes, the strawberry joints, they're dipped in chocolate. And then there's like crushed coconut or caramel on top of those, and then some got
really
sprinkles.
good. That sounds really good.
Lord have mercy. Yes, they are very, very good. Philip asks, are there certain days that we turn the camera on? Yes, there are, Philip. Yes, there are. There are certain days for that. As our listener and friend of the show, stick around, because you never know when the camera might be going on. But we're doing a little bit of construction as well, so we can't, hey, look, here's the thing. We're doing a little bit of this. We're doing a little bit of that. A little paint here. A little camera angle on this side as opposed to that one. Trying to get the backdrop right. I mean, we can't have you guys looking at a water stain on the wall. And we can't have you looking at windows that aren't clean. So stick with us. Because pretty soon here, we'll all be looking back. We'll be like, man, remember when Good Morning Aurora was just audio? Well, actually, it used to be audio. Now we got video. Remember when Good Morning Aurora was just like the camera was only on certain days? You know? The time is now 8:22 a.m. My dad said I had a face for radio, Philip, and I'm just trying to stay true to his declarations. Good morning, Karina, and good morning to Tracy Duran. Hit the clap for Tracy, big dog. Hit the. All right. On Wednesday, let me start over. On Wednesday, there will be another great episode of Buenos Dias, Aurora. Now, do you know what Buenos Dias, Aurora is, BTP? Do you know what that is?
No. What is it?
He caught me sipping coffee. Buenos Dias, Aurora is the second largest city's first bilingual news podcast. So the news is in English and in Spanish. And they have recurring guests and awesome individuals highlighting the story of our Latino community in the city and sharing news, again, in English and Spanish. Learning. All we do is learn. So tune in for that. Hit the like or subscribe button on the Facebook page of Buenos Dias, Aurora, and check it out on YouTube as well. So our last guests were Cindy Vasquez and Christina Campos of Family Focus Aurora. And this week, we've got Presidential Cleaning Services. Shouts out. It's going to be a great, wonderful episode, man. Looking forward to it. Okay. Nicole Astra told us that she loves Back to the Future. We do too. But if you guys can let us know, because we're still kind of undecided. Is it gigawatts or gigawatts? Alyssa says she believes it's gigawatts. I think so too, I swear. Oh, and you know what else kids like? Message clovered in prayer at gmail.com for a 4-leaf clover mailed by our dear friend of the show, Nicole Astra.
Must be all those 4-leaf clovers she has, because like I can never find one.
Right.
Like I look on
I
the
think
ground.
she picked them all.
Right, yeah. Must be like literal luck. Like
Exactly.
I mean, like I know they give you luck, but she has so much now she can find them everywhere.
Well,
That's
you know
really
what's
cool.
interesting about it is when we interviewed her, she said something that was very true. She said, she would see them, identify them, and pick them. And just when you think you don't see one, like she would get better at seeing and spotting them. So it was really very, very cool. And good morning to Aisha Saxon. Aisha, who is the vendor you like? Their spinach empanada is amazing. Is it Grumpy Gaucho?
I don't know much about their food yet.
It might be Grumpy Gaucho, Nicole. Might be. I think it could be Grumpy Gaucho. There are Argentinian cuisine, and from what I hear, they are very good. Now, I love Latino food, so I have to try them, and I haven't had them yet. But I might see you guys at one of the next food truck festivals out there. Okay. Also, don't forget, this Wednesday the 9th is the Aurora Regional Fire Museum's drive-through barbecue fundraiser. The Fire Museum is collaborating with the Aurora Retired Firefighters Association to do a barbecue fundraiser. You can order tickets for yourself, or you can order a ticket to donate to a first responder. Tickets are $15 each and include a choice of meat, half a chicken, 2 pork chops, or a combo. It's also served with applesauce, coleslaw, beans, and a roll. And the link is in our chat, provided to us by our dear friend of the show and wonderful author, Tracy Duran. Now, I'll tell you something cool about Good Morning Aurora. Good Morning Aurora is in possession. Not that kind of possession, APD. Hit the ba-doom boom. Yeah, I thought that was kind of corny, right? It worked. It worked. Good Morning Aurora is in possession of a wonderful book detailing the history of downtown Aurora. Now, it is called the Aurora Book. I think it's by the Centennial Association. Basically, what the book covers is the history of Aurora. So it goes from 1837. Was that when Aurora was incorporated? 1857, something like that. It goes from there till the 70s. I think is when the book was printed. It is a wonderful resource, and it was gifted to us by our friend of the show, Tracy Duran. Thank you very much for that, Tracy. We also did a live reading of some of the books, showing some of the early portions of Aurora, early bands, early streets, early familiarity, and a lot of good stuff in the book. You could see what the corner of Benton and Broadway looked like in 1903. You know what it looked like in 1903?
Actually thinking more about, on some of the older streets near the older houses, you still see, I'm guessing those are the old street addresses, because like you'll be on like, I don't know, like 500 East Downer, but then you'll see like a number like 1,700 like on there. I wonder
on the sidewalk,
on like the sidewalk,
printed
like
and
that.
stamped, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder. I'll have to see if I can find a copy of that book so I can see if that's like what the addresses used to be.
Yeah, it is pretty cool because you see, so riding bikes down there, you see a lot, and what is the name? Highland. On Highland too, you can see some of those stamped old school things.
Yeah.
On the city of Aurora. All right, so let's move on to more news. Don't forget, you guys, our state representatives, Stephanie Kifowit, Barbara Hernandez, and Keith Wheeler of the 50th District, are partnering with the Kane Senior Council and St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church to provide free frozen meals to seniors once a month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on prescribed Mondays during the summer at St. Athanasius, which is located at 1855 Fifth Avenue in Aurora. Event dates are currently scheduled for June 21st, that's the next one, July 12th, August 16th, and September 13th. Shouts out to our wonderful state representatives and St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church. Very cool. Very, very cool. BTP, where were you at yesterday?
I was working at McCarty Mills again.
What time?
I was there.
What time did they end?
12 to. I was there 12 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their hours for Sunday, 12 to 6.
And you went home after that?
Yeah. Oh, got some ice cream from Banana Split actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Banana Split.
Yeah, Jeanette threw out her back a little bit, so she wanted me to grab her some ice cream, so I grabbed some for her.
That's a good place.
Got some Frosties, Flurries. Yeah.
McFlurry? Well, that's McDonald's, but
I think they call them Flurries at Banana Split too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Banana Split. Very good place.
Yeah, very good.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
And let's put this to the audience.
All right.
Banana Split or Dairy Delight?
Ooh.
Ooh, I know. Ooh, do we got an ooh button? We don't?
See, I go to Banana Split because it's just always been closer. I bet no Dairy Delights over. That's a popular spot because they have other stuff too besides just ice cream, right? They have like...
Yeah, I think Dairy Delight has like burgers and fries and a couple other things. Yeah. What do you guys like? Dairy Delight or Banana Split? Let us know that in the comments, y'all. Let us know what you like. What do you like? What do you like? Chop it up. Chop it up. All right. Oh, we got friends talking to each other. Look at Karina hitting up Anna in the chat. I like that. It's community. I like that. Presidential Cleaning Services says that they will see us on Wednesday, and thank you for all your support. Not a doubt, guys. And Victoria Hylamal, I think we got an answer to our question of the day. Victoria just looked it up. Back to the Future clip. It's gigawatts. Oh, hit the womp womp for me. I'll take the L.
Oops.
Oh, wait. I'll take that too.
So it seems like he didn't like. It is gigawatts, but he just pronounces it with a different. You know how some people say GIF or GIF?
Yeah, some people say Jiffy.
Yeah, Jiffy
or Giphy.
Giphy.
Yeah.
Or for like, you know, the graphic interface, whatever it is.
Oh, it's an acronym?
Yeah. GIF, like, you know, like an animated like picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it stands for. Graphical interface function. I don't know. But anyway, some people say GIF, some people say GIF. And it seems like the character calls it gigawatts, even though it's, you know, still a gigawatt.
Right. Interesting. I did not know that. All right. So Aisha Saxon answered the question that was posed about food from our dear friend Nicole Astra. And it is called Alice's Corner. Alice's Corner is a restaurant. And get ready to clap, because you know who just joined the conversation? Jen Ingram, Art. Oh, snap. Watch out. Why is my caps button on? Crazy. Okay.
I'm looking at the chat now, just your comments.
Like I'm yelling at people. I'm not yelling at nobody.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Hulkamania. All right. That's old school. Nobody remembers that. They're like, who's that? Okay. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Kane County Triad and several of our other friends and community partners are coming together for the annual Triad Picnic for seniors. This will be taking place on Tuesday, August 10th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Phillips Park Pavilion, located at 1000 Ray Moses Drive. You know what? Why did he hit me up now on Twitter? This guy's an idiot. Okay, 1000 Ray Moses Drive. The cost is $3. Check that out. Seniors can register online or in person at any Fox Valley Community Center by August 1st. To register online, use code 112007 TAC01. And a TAC is just a term for a dash. 112007-01. You can also register by phone with Senior Services Associates Incorporated by calling 630-897-4035. That number again is 630-897-4035. Shouts out to the Fox Valley Park District, Aurora Township, and many, many others. I got a flyer for that, and I'll make sure that I post that for you guys. The time is now 8:33 a.m. What you looking at with a strange face, Bizzle?
So I was looking up Dairy Delight because I wanted to see if they had like a menu. And I went to their website.
Oh, snap.
But this looks like a fancy, like, restaurant, like, website. They have these nice plated, like, steaks.
Mm-hmm.
I think their website might be out of date because this isn't a language I do not understand.
Yeah, Dairy Delight don't have steak.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever got a steak from Dairy Delight? Yeah, I'll have a vanilla ice cream and and a side of out cheddar. Yeah, no, this is holy cow. That's the
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah, it's a logo, right? But it's see,
Guys, you guys can't see this. Can you put that in the chat?
yeah.
Put that in the chat. Our producer's going to put this menu in the chat. Has anybody got a steak from Dairy Delight? That steak looks really juicy. I didn't know that. Ice cream and steak. Who knew? Philip tells us, would it be Giga and Jigga? He pronounced it Jigga in the movie, but I believe it means the same thing. Thank you, brother. And Tracy looked it up. It is apparently gigawatts. I was wrong. Victoria tells us that she likes banana split. And Maria tells us that she loves both, but banana split is closer. Interesting. The time is now 8:35 a.m. Okay. Our friends of Harry Beast Dog Parlor. We got to get a woof woof button or something, too. They're having an awesome party on July 25th. We've been telling you guys about this for a while. Food, cars, and really good people. A great gathering. From noon to 5 p.m., swing by 215 West Galena Boulevard to help celebrate the 3-year anniversary of our friends and their great business. Harry Beast Dog Parlor is a great place to go get Fluffy's hair did, get her nails trimmed. What's another popular pet name? Fido. Get Fido's
Fido,
Spot,
Scruffy.
yeah. Scruffy. You can get Scruffy's teeth cleaned. Yeah, you can do all of that stuff. All right. So now we posted this flyer to our Instagram, our Facebook page, and all those other great places. So be sure to check that out. All right. If you're listening to Good Morning Aurora, odds are your new customers are too. Promoting your business on Good Morning Aurora is cheaper than print advertising, easier than Facebook, and our hyper-local engaged listeners love to support the Aurora area businesses they hear about on this show. Get started at goodmorningaurora.com/advertise and send an email to goodmorningaurora@gmail.com to learn more. You know, BTP, I go around downtown, I hang out, I chill, I do this,
You do that?
I do that, I do.
How do I know?
Mayor's watching you.
He is. Mr. Mayor, what up? Oh, for those of you, if you have not seen it yet, you can go to our Facebook page, and pinned at the top is our interview with Mayor Richard Irvin.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
have
that was a
to
good one.
say, that was a good one. That was a very good one. Mayor Irvin is a very cool and dedicated individual, and that interview was a lot of fun. And in there, he told this. I was at the Veterans Assembly. This was so many years. This was before COVID. It's like a whole new, right? Like thinking about life before COVID is like thinking about when you were like 10 now.
There's before COVID and after COVID. We're in one AC, one after COVID.
Seriously, I mean, this was so long ago. But there's a he had told the story about. He's an Army veteran. Told the story about being in Saudi Arabia during a missile attack by Iraqi forces, and you know he retold that story. I really want to hear that story again because that was the story that prompted him to say that if he made it out of this, he was going to do what he could as a public servant. And for a lot of people, when the chips are down, that's when, strangely, some little fire, some little burning ember inside of you.
Yeah, so it's when you find yourself, right?
Yeah, man. That's when you find yourself. Seriously.
Reevaluate, like, oh, what's important to me? Oh, is it flipping burgers or working behind a desk all day, or is it getting out there and volunteering or getting into public service?
Right. All right. Tracy Duran tells us that we all need to go to Chupacabra Puerto Rican Kitchen. I've been
meaning to go there. Yeah.
All right. Let's get out for dinner. Very cool. The building is one of the oldest in downtown and was a former home of one of the original settlers, the Huntoons. The Huntoons built the Huntoon Hotel, which is now the Galena Hotel. So that tells you that building is super old. Holy cow. One of the original settlers, the 1800s. Galena Hotel is located right there on Galena and is that River? Yeah, that's River. Galena and River Street.
Middle.
Middle.
Yeah, but between Middle and River. Yeah.
Right. Yep. I never knew what that little street was. It's called Middle Avenue.
Yep.
Yeah. Aisha Saxon tells us that she took her gyms to Banana Split yesterday. Definitely Banana Split. Banana Split is winning. There's not many Dairy Delight fans in here. Alyssa Ocone tells us Banana Split as well. Are there any Dairy Delight fans?
There's a few.
Banana Split. I don't see. Oh, Jan Ingram says that she likes Dairy Delight. Karina Suarez Darden likes Dairy Delight as well. And Jen Ingram tells us that they've had beef sandwiches, shrimp, and pizza pockets there. Okay,
it's probably like its own like little thing. Like there's the ice cream shops, but then this place also like has other like meat. So,
damn.
But I do definitely see like the bigger crowds. Like whenever I drive by Banana Split or Dairy Delight during like the peak hours, like Dairy Delight is popping. Like that is the spot. For everything.
Yeah, Dairy Delight looks like a club sometimes at night.
Yeah,
like, what the hell they doing out there? Yeah. People out there hanging out, got the cars. It's like it's like a little vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have I like the slushies. They got an orange slushy kind of thing, and it's that to me is to die for. Now you know who else has good ice cream? Downtown Charlie's Creamery.
Oh yeah,
that's a
really
cool.
Little different flavors too. If you want to try something like new, they had what did they have there the other day? It was not this last First Friday, but the one before. Had an ice cream that was like, it was like a goat cheese, and it probably had other flavorings.
Tell me about that.
Yeah,
okay.
It was either me or Jeanette. But yeah, they had like one of their flavors was like a goat cheese something. I didn't try it because I wasn't really ready to experiment yet. But I'm sure it would have been interesting. I'm pretty sure if it's like sugared up, probably not too bad. Yeah, but they had like traditional flavor. They had like some chocolate. They had like a birthday cake one, mint chocolate.
Yeah,
that's cool. You
know what I like? I like the grapefruit. They got a grapefruit flavor there.
Ooh, interesting.
Let me tell you, grapefruit ice cream in a waffle cone, change your life. You heard about it here on Good Morning Aurora. So I don't want to see nobody posting pictures of grapefruit ice cream and waffle cones unless you tag me in it, so I can either enjoy it with you. Or make sure I get myself a waffle cone with grapefruit ice cream on that particular day.
We do accept gift cards.
We accept gift cards, too. We accept gift cards, you know. Maybe when it gets a little bit hotter outside, we will give you our location so you can bring us some ice cream. Uh-oh, we got breaking news here.
How do I know?
There we go. One's right next to each other, so I keep messing them up.
Freeman Elementary School PTA and West Aurora School District 129 are teaming up in a fundraiser to replace school playground equipment. Parent Emily Adams wrote on a neighborhood message board that the effort is designed to replace a Caterpillar play structure erected at Freeman in 1986. The structure was a memorial donated by the parents and sister of Orrin Davis, 10 years old, Freeman student who died of leukemia. The Caterpillar was removed recently after rust and corrosion damage to the structure's base and head raised safety concerns. To raise funds, parents are selling pizza kits by Luigi's Pizza in Aurora. Shouts out, friends of the show. Cost is $10 for a kit with 5 mini pizza crusts, an extra dough ball, 2-ounce cup of 3 toppings, 4-ounce cup of cheese, and 2.5-ounce cup of sauce. Orders can be placed at freemanmemberhub.com/store. Orders will be distributed at a drive-thru from 4 to 6 p.m. Tuesday, June 22nd at Luigi's parking lot. Luigi's is located at 732 Prairie Street in Aurora. Shouts out for this. 50% of the sales will benefit this great project. Quote, "It is our hope that we will honor Owen's memory and bring joy to all the children in the Freeman community for decades to come. The cost to replace this is $9,001. The school district, Freeman, and the PTA are all chipping in for this excellent cause." Shouts out to the Freeman Elementary School Parent Teacher Association and the West Aurora School District 129. Moms for Moms vendor events. They're having their anniversary event. It's going down Saturday, June 12th from 11 to 3 p.m. Local Aurora area women They're looking for you to come out and participate in a one-of-a-kind vendor event taking place in the parking lot of Springbrook Church. 100% of the silent auction proceeds will be donated to World Relief, DuPage, and Aurora. Here's the basics of how this particular vendor event will work. Participating vendors will set up, providing they bring their own 10 by 10 tent, tables and chairs. You'll be provided in advance with an assigned location. All vendors and attendees will be required to wear masks and maintain social distancing guidelines throughout the duration of the event, and there will be no alcohol allowed on the premises. As always, one vendor per direct sales company will be allowed. Very, very cool. Now, there's going to be a swag bag and marketing sponsorship. Swag bag will be handed out to the first 50 attendees for an additional fee of $10. You will be able to add an item / flyer, etc. to one of each. You'll also have an opportunity to post once on the event page to promote your business. Shouts out to our friends of Moms for Moms vendor events. You know, BTP, when it comes to shopping's changed.
Yeah.
It's not the same no more. It ain't. You know, there used to be a day, I don't know, I'm just going to, Victoria tells us that she'll be there for Moms for Moms. Very cool. You know, I got to tell you, I'm kind of old school, so I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there used to be a day where, you know, you'd get dressed up. Parents would dress you up. They'd get dressed up to go out shopping. You know, it would be a thing.
Okay.
Like you have to put on, never happened in your household.
No, we just kind of just doing our normal clothes.
Oh. Yeah, it used to be like a thing. Hey guys, we're going shopping. Get ready. Go watch. Take a shower. Get up. Put on different pants. Yeah, that used to be a thing. This is back. I don't know if anybody. This is back when nothing was open on Sundays. Things used to close. TV used to go off at 10 o'clock at night.
Probably more of like an event. Like you would run into people you know, right? Probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Conversate.
That's
discuss.
when mom would be talking forever.
Yeah.
Over there because you saw somebody. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, cool. How Ray and them doing? And I'd be on the toy aisle, looking at all the toys.
Oh, sure.
Or I'd be comic books used to be. Service Merchandise was a store I used to go to a lot when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Remember Service Merchandise?
Oh, no.
Does anybody remember Service Merchandise? Anywhere?
Service Merchandise.
Does anybody remember a store called Service Merchandise?
Sounds like was it just like a general store? Like they had just...
Nah, they had everything. They had CD players. They had it all, man. It was way back. This is taking it back.
Yeah, I mean...
Service Merchandise was the place where I saw the first Nintendo, circled it, and gave it to my mom. Like, I want this for Christmas. If you remember Service Merchandise, put that in the chat. The time is 8:47 a.m. All right. Philip wants to know, have we tried the True Love flavor that they had this first Friday? True Love, where was that at, Philip?
Oh, that's probably, if he's talking about a flavor that they had at Creamery? Charlie's Creamery?
Yeah. I didn't make it down there. I didn't go out first Friday. I saw you guys for 54 minutes.
Oh, yeah. When we stopped
Friday.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, I went under into the ocean.
The ocean to
work.
To experiment.
Yep. Freeman is the best, and Jen tells us that she remembers Service Merchandise. Yeah, that's taking it back, I swear. All right. So we've got another great interview coming up for you guys today. If you guys stay tuned, you're going to see a wonderful interview. Two of our dear friends were interviewed. They sat down, and a local organization is today's interview subject. Do you know what that organization was? I don't think you do, but you're going to learn. It's a great organization with a great mission, with a storied history that's doing fantastic things right now. They've even been doing great things during the pandemic. So our shouts go out to them. I'm not going to let you know who it is. You will have to check this awesome interview out. And it will be on our YouTube page, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Overcast, and certainly Google Play. If you haven't subscribed to the show yet, please do. Check us out everywhere. And if you have Instagram, holler at us on the gram as well. We have Twitter. We also have Patreon. Become a patron today. Check out our tiers and our levels. We're going to be doing more things with the Patreon. And not only that, we're going to be doing more live stuff out and about in town. So you might see your favorite local radio host, the producer, and even Jeanette out and about. So get ready to see us. Oh no, they coming for us.
They found out about our merchandise, our what we're holding.
Do we got a trouble button? Hit mystery.
No.
Do we got mystery? Do we got something spooky?
No, I do actually have something downloaded. Is it?
Do we got
wait, no, yep.
Ooh.
There we go. I forgot we had this.
Yeah. That's right. Second largest city's first daily news podcast is here for you. Okay. Did you know that resources, information, internship opportunities, and support groups for mental health are available and free of charge? For those who are in need of help, our community partners of NAMI KDK are available to help us. NAMI stands for National Alliance on Mental Illness. KDK stands for Kane South, DeKalb, and Kendall counties. They're a great organization with a powerful mission, and you can visit their website by clicking the link that I'm going to put in the chat for you guys. They have a lot of stuff going on, both in English and in Spanish. So they are definitely able to help you or someone that you know with anything going on. Oh, thank you very much, Tracy, for putting the Bad Boys theme in there. We can't play that because they'll hit us with a copyright, but I can sing it. Nobody policeman zombie bum bum bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You know a funny thing about Cops, that TV show, you only see the episodes where they catch people.
Oh, sure, yeah.
People get away from the cops all the time. Like people hit the fence at the right time, jump, and then they're gone.
Oh yeah.
But that was back in the 80s and 90s before like the helicopter became prevalent and all that, or they start doing the pit maneuver, where they hit the back,
the little back corner,
right?
thing,
Boom,
yeah.
and then your whole joint crashes. Yeah.
I always wondered because sometimes like the people, the innocent until proven guilty,
right?
Sometimes their faces are blurred out, and sometimes they're not. I wonder if the ones that like are not blurred out, what if they like sign some sort of waiver? Because they have to perhaps sign some sort of waiver to get like faces unblurred. But I wonder if they get like any sort of like money, like hey, we'll throw $500 towards your bail if you let us use your name and your likeness.
I don't know. I think you know what I think. If I'm not mistaken, the episodes where we see people without the face blur, so the episodes where you saw their faces, those were the beginning of the show. Okay. The episodes where they started blurring faces came later on. But with syndicated television, they're just throwing reruns. You getting a little mixture of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I mean, if honestly, if you're running from the police with 13 pounds in your trunk, I think the least of your issues is your face being blurred or unblurred.
Also, that's really brave of people to, like, when they see a camera with their police officer and they just take off anyway. Like, yeah, they got me on camera. They got this big camera.
But
like,
you can't
crew.
tell, though. You can't tell. The next time, here, try this. And all you listeners, try this. The next time you're parked at the light of Broadway and New York Street, look in your rearview mirror and try to decipher what the color of the shirt of the passenger is, if there is a passenger, or try to read what's on the hat of the passenger in the vehicle behind you, as long as the visor isn't down because the sun's in your eye. Just try to do that. See how easy that actually is. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So now, if you're transporting contraband from Atlanta to Chicago, you're already kind of nervous, right? You're not. It's a tense ride. You can get popped at any moment. So now, when you get pulled over, you're not looking to see, oh, that's the camera guy from Cops. No,
yeah, right.
You're hit. You're if you even pull over.
Mm-hmm. You're probably too nervous. Yeah, you're right. You're probably too nervous to even realize until this guy like holding like doing.
Yeah. The time is 8:54 a.m. All right. Last piece of news for the day, and then we are going to get ready to commit another great. That didn't sound good. We're going to get ready to have another great interview.
We're gonna be on Cops.
Right. Bad boy. If the cops, that'd be cool, right? We got the second largest cities podcast right here. Oh, man. Blah, blah, blah. The time is now. Get your hands off.
Well, they did shut that show down. That show's like gone.
Yeah, they did. And for good reason, though, too. Maybe we'll make that a topic of discussion one day. The time is 8:54 a.m. All right, last news item of the day. Kane County Animal Control. They are hosting their yearly microchip and rabies vaccine clinic, and it's drive-through this year. The clinic is going to be held at 4060 Kesslinger Road, in Geneva. 1 year rabies vaccine, microchipping. Kane County residents must purchase a registration tag and no appointment is necessary. The next date is going to be Saturday, this coming up Saturday here, the 12th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The August, September, and October dates are still TBD. We've posted this flyer a bunch of places for you. We'll make sure that you get the news again so that you guys can check it out and get Fido, make sure he doesn't suffer from rabies. Speaking of rabies, you know what I saw in my garage a couple weeks back?
Awesome.
Nope, it was a bat.
Oh, a bat. Oh.
Yeah. It was really, scary.
Oh, sure.
It was real scary.
Flapping, going crazy. Was it like just trying to escape out of the garage?
Oh, my God. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
I was going to take out my trash, and right when I walked into my garage, trash cans on the left-hand side there. In the right corner of my garage, I have my flag hanging, one of my mini flags hanging. As soon as I walked in, it was just, just like trying to get out, and it was having a hard time getting out, and I was terrified. It was very scary.
It can be pretty startling.
Yeah, very scary. All right, it's 8:56 a.m. We are going to wrap this up. We hope that you guys have a blessed, positive, wonderful, beautiful rest of this Monday. Now, before we go, gotta let you know something. Our show is sponsored by Wabanzi SBDC. Through the SBDC, small business owners, both prospective and existing, can obtain essential management, marketing, and financial coaching. They offer no-cost one-on-one coaching and a wide variety of low-cost events and workshops to help make your business a success. From creating a business plan, planning growth strategies, and financial checkups, work smarter, not harder, with SBDC workshops. To learn more about our friends and what they do, get ready to click the link that I'm going to provide to you. Ooh.
Thank you to our sponsor.
And what they do. We're going to get the link that I give to you. Hey, to learn about our friends and what they do, you're going to click the link that I give to you. Rap on a Monday. It's a fun day. And yesterday was just Sunday. You might hear me rap. You tune into the show, you can hear random raps. All right. That's it for today. We hope that you guys have a positive day. Go check out a local restaurant. Do something great. Support local and maintain a positive disposition. Do something nice for somebody else if you can. Take care of yourself and each other.
I know?